Okay. Hi, Anke.
Yeah. Evening. Isaac, good morning to all. Isaac, I had a medical examination with anesthesia, and since then my system has been in a fight-flight mode. And so I like to ask you to sit with me for a while.
Absolutely. And so look, the fact that you already notice it, that it's organized like that.
Mm.
And so now we just rest. We just watch. Really, not trying to change anything, not trying, just resting in this presence and seeing how that, we know each other, and there's love and there's trust and there's respect. So we just let's see how that takes care.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And thanks for asking.
Mm.
I'm curious, when we just rest here with no agenda, just what's happening by itself, what's noticed.
Very slow. There was a fastness in the system. It's like running. And in my sense right now, it's calmed down, come a little bit less fast,
and there's discharge happening.
I would say.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, yeah, and there's discharge happening. Yeah. Anyway, so beautiful. We just rest. I mean, we just nothing's noticing that when we can enjoy the the depth of how our systems meet each other, then it knows what to
Mm,
do. We don't have to do anything actually.
yes. Beautiful. Mm.
Yeah, yeah, just take the time. Let's just be, I'm not in a hurry. I don't think you
It's
are either.
what
So
I noticed, yes, I think what I noticed right now also is before the view was very narrow, yeah, now
no,
it
yeah,
becomes
yeah,
very more wide, yeah.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
also a good sign to
yeah, yeah,
relax, yeah. Mm.
yeah.
It's a little bit trembling in the body also.
Yeah,
Discharge.
yeah, that's the discharge I was speaking about. Yeah, it's just naturally just doing its thing.
Mm. Mm.
Even some joy is coming.
Yes. Oh, beautiful. Oh, thank you so much.
Oh, thank you. Wow, so beautiful. I
Mm.
love how we can be available for each other, just to be quiet together. It's so simple, so beautiful.
So, so simple. So amazing. Thank you very much.
Well, thanks, Duncan. Yeah.
Mm.
Oh,
No.
no. Okay.
There's been quite a lesson what can happen if the focus is led stray from the moment. Amazing. And amazing also, fight flight is seen from A to Z, and it has nothing to do with me. It's just a thing of automaticity in the system. And it was even a strong trigger in terms of early material or early past deposit. Yeah. So
Yeah, it amazes me how, like triggering can happen when it doesn't get taken personally. It just doesn't have the power that it had when it was identified with. Yeah,
such a difference.
yeah, huge,
Worlds,
huge.
worlds.
Yeah, yeah.
Grateful, I think.
Me too.
Like you say, again and again, we are all in the same boat. And you cannot point with a finger to any so-called human being. Thank you so much. I can come sit with you and with everyone. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Yeah. Hi. The little red button on the bottom left, you need to just click on.
Can you hear
Yeah,
me?
cool. Now I hear you. Perfect.
Okay. I've noticed that when I'm around people that I feel judged by, and I know that I cannot be certain that they judge me, but when I get that sense, I immediately cannot be myself anymore. It feels like some kind of trauma response, I guess.
Mhm.
So I think maybe the question is, and I know there's maybe no answer, but how can I be myself when I feel there is no connection, or that someone doesn't really wish the best for me or something like that?
Yeah, so, okay, that's the question that came into your mind.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a noticing that there's awareness of energy, you could say, just the field, how we get met, yeah? So I would say the predominant habit on the planet is that people see each other as objects, because that's how we were raised, that's how we were conditioned. We see everything as objects.
Mm-hmm.
And so in that habit of attention, we're not really seen. And then what you've noticed is that something in you, not you, but something in you responds to that or reacts to that. And for me, it's important to recognize if it was up to you, there wouldn't be that reaction.
No.
So you can see that there's something playing automatically and unconsciously. It's not you, and it doesn't mean anything about you. It's just touching old information. And I'd say almost everybody responds in a way when they don't feel honored or appreciated or met cleanly. It's like for almost everybody, there's some kind of automatic way of kind of dealing with it. Maybe so automatic that it's not even noticed, but so in you're noticing it.
Mm-hmm.
But I'd say where the error has been thinking that means something about you, that automatic response that happens. But just in speaking, you can see that it's not you that does that response. It's just that's how your system has learned, you could say, to deal with it. And there's an interest now
Mm-hmm.
to learn. Okay, that way of functioning isn't it doesn't actually help, because then when that responds like that, your system feels out of not true to itself, not in
Yeah,
its
definitely
yeah.
not true to myself. It's almost like I cannot even sense who I am anymore. And in the moment I do notice that, so I'm looking like, where am I? But even when I get home, like having such an encounter, it can last for like 12 hours before I come back to my
No, I get it.
self.
So up till now, the way it's played has been believing that automatic response
Mm-hmm.
means something about you. So just in that little seeing that, look, whatever that mechanism is that plays, it's trying to defend you and it's trying to help you with.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's not bad, it's not wrong, it's just not skillful. It functions in a way unconsciously where there's a price. And you're starting to notice it, but when you think that it's when, you know, when there's no inquiry and there's a belief, okay, it's me that's doing that. It's me it means something about me. Then, of course, it's going to take much longer to run through. Because it feels like there's something wrong with you, and, you know, it's just, yeah. And maybe there's something I can do that's different, but you're just learning now. You see, okay, your system is sensitive, it picks up on it. And it's not even blaming, it's just going, okay, look, and it's not even 100% certain that it is being judged, but I'd say it's pretty accurate, because like most people function like that. You know, it's like when functioning is happening through what we call the mind or thinking, nobody's good enough. There's always this, yeah, it just, that's how it plays, that's how it functions. It's just, you know, you could say it's part of a structure that some people call the ego, but it's just a mechanism, you know, that's unconscious and has a big cost for the field.
Yeah, in some people you feel it's so much harsher than in others.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh no, that good.
Yeah, you know, because it's just like as you could say, as there's a meeting, then all the conditioning that's ever happened about, and all the ideas of how someone should be, and then send, you know, like the domain of the mind is trying to get the upper hand, or trying to control, or trying to be on top. You know, that's its game.
Yeah,
And
yeah. So I can sense the game at times.
Yeah, and it plays in it's, how could I say, it's for for the person that it's happening in unconsciously, it's also not comfortable, because they feel separate.
Yeah.
They're not in the love flow. They're not in the flow of getting nurtured in that interaction. In fact, they're getting exactly the opposite. So it's beautiful that your system is sensitive and picks up on it, because for many people, it just goes on to automatically, where the system shuts down and, you know, does however it's learned to survive, and it's not even noticed. It's just like, you know, but in your system is sensitive, it picks up, okay, and so now it's just touching some old information. That's all. And so the opportunity is just to see that up till now, there's been an idea that meant something about you, or that there was some choice in whether that response happened or not. And what that does is, it pushes you into the sense that you're a doer, that you're someone. And so then you know, instead of just resting as that in which everything appears, it pushes you into the sense of me, or I, you know, and that I've done something wrong, or I could do something different, or I could do something better. And, you know, that's the trap in a way.
Yeah, and feeling so powerless, because
Yeah,
you cannot really change someone's mind about you. So
exactly. And you can't even change the reaction in yourself.
yeah.
And in the seeing of that response, you could say, that reaction, and just recognizing it's trying to protect you, it's trying to assist, and it's not you that's doing it. It's just a mechanism. And, you know, there's a recognition that it's not a comfortable mechanism, and it's not actually useful, and it's not necessary anymore. But just seeing that in this moment, and then just letting that seeing, you could say, do its job. You don't have to do anything. You just recognize, okay, yes, of course, yes, I see that that reaction that happens in me. I see it's trying to help, and I see that it doesn't. It's confused. It's old, it's functioning, and who I am is not that at all. I'm that which is aware of it.
So leaving like not being myself in that moment when it's happening, that used to be a function then.
I don't think you need to make any plan or anything. It's just there's a learning going on, a seeing that habit or that automatic unconscious response is not necessary anymore. That's enough. It doesn't mean anything about you. Who you are is that which is aware of the projection and the automatic response. And to be that, you don't need to do anything because you are that already. And all the ripples, from that automatic response and stuff, you don't have to do anything about them. They just old information, who you are, you've always been. You don't have to trouble yourself with with anything.
It's actually a relief that what you said, like who you are, you've always been. That
Yeah.
It hasn't changed. So
Absolutely. Yeah. So the capacity to not get caught up in the conditioning or the old trauma, or the old information, just seeing, okay, good, that'll play until it doesn't anymore, but it's not important. It doesn't define anything about you or mean anything about you. You just
yeah, it's actually such a relief that I exist even in the midst of that.
exactly. Yeah, then the heart doesn't have to shut down to try and protect itself. It can remain flowing, which is what it loves to do. It loves to flow, yeah. So,
Yeah. Yeah, it's a relief.
yeah. But, the invitation to recognize who we are and have always been, that it's here now. Nothing can disturb that. And you don't have to do anything for that. It's already how it is, yeah.
Yes. Thank you so much.
Actually, yeah. Ah, Rishi. Hey, Rishi.
Hello. So good. I really missed being able to be in the meetings like this. Just ah, so nice.
Yeah.
No, it was coming to my mind when we were in Jonathan. I think one of the most impactful things that happened in there is that there was a moment when we were sitting, and I just noticed that there was so much enjoyment happening, and my in perception through the filter, it was okay. He is enjoying and he's sharing that experience with me, but that's just the filter. It was just huge enjoyment happening.
Mhm.
And it was completely effortless. So very clear that there was no efforting for anything at all.
Mm.
And that left such a strong imprint.
Mhm.
And I see what has been happening very often is the system has this imprint and it tries to emulate it or to do something about it, or because it was delicious, no? So
Yeah.
so there is this kind of trying to, but of course that's a step away, or not even away,
Mhm.
but it's a layer on top of it.
Exactly.
And the thing that was the luck is that it was such a strong imprint that I cannot deny that there was absolutely no effort in there.
Mhm.
So now, whenever I see that there is efforting, I know
Yeah.
it's not.
Beautiful, beautiful. I mean, how clear is that?
ah, but it doesn't stop the efforting. I keep
No, but look,
noticing it happening.
if there's been a habit of efforting, especially, identified with being a seeker and getting somewhere, that might take some time to quieten down. It's okay. It has its own intelligence. It's been seen through, and so it'll play when it plays. And
Uh, it's literally mind blowing, because I see that even the idea of trying to enjoy
too much.
is far out. It's a and it's interesting to see. It's not the momentum of habits hasn't stopped. They are just seeing very clearly as trying to behave in a certain way, or trying to feel a certain thing, or trying to uh, recover some sort of experience. But now it's a glass house, so
Mhm.
and it's okay. It's just habits. It's also there's a lot of loving joy when there's this absence of referencing and comparing, and this absence of any sort of effort. Just Thank you, Isaac. Thank you, really.
Just while I'm thinking of it, so Sunday there's a regular meeting like always, and then from Monday we start the celebration. So there won't be any of the regular meetings for a week. Ah, Andrea.
Hi.
Bye.
Hmm.
even consciousness, you can enjoy when it's here, but it also disappears. So in that sense, it's not real. It's like, it's just temporary. Of course, it can be enjoyed, but
I mean, in the past, the vastness of that seeing simply seemed to explode the nervous system.
mm-hmm.
And now it seems it became capable.
Yeah, just to rest.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's more like a gentle pouring in. Yeah. I mean, I can just spend my days right now with this awe about this fact. Like, I mean, about this recognition.
Mm.
Yeah. Okay. See you on Monday.
Goodness. Michael.
Isaac,
Right.
when we sit in a field of a lot of heart discharge concerning contraction and fear. Oh, so thank you.
Isaac? Isaac? Oh, sorry.
I think he dropped out. I think he dropped out.
Sonia.
Hello, Isaac.
Hi, Sonia.
Here. Oh, now I can see you.
Okay, perfect.
Since a few days, there comes so much fear again and doubt if it's if I did the right decision with this operation. And when this happens, then from one moment to the other, the whole world changes into.
So, yeah, if it's entertained.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's only Bedrohung and fear and everything is taken so personally. And yeah. Yes, and it's good to be with you.
Yeah. Welcome. When is the operation?
On the 17th, it's yesterday, in 2 weeks. Yesterday.
Okay. Cool. Yeah.
And sometimes when I'm okay with it, then it's just, yeah, everything's fine. And I watched a video of this clinic where I go to. And they only, I think they have to, but they only talked about the risks. And it was so terrible, from losing your leg to dying, and everything could be possible, of course, but and somehow this, yeah. Hmm. But the interesting thing is that for me, such small thing, I mean, it's not small, of course, the operation, but this thought, and then the whole world collapses for me. It's, I don't know. It's, maybe it's for everyone the same, but I always have
Yeah.
it's the
I'm sure it's the same for everybody. One thought. Yeah. Yeah.
Hmm. Oh. Hmm. Oh, so grateful that you are in my life.
Must be.
So grateful. Thank you very much. Thank you. Mm.
Yeah. How do you say your name? Wojciech or
Wojtek.
Wojtek? Okay,
Yeah.
Wojtek.
Hi, Isaac.
Hi. Hi, Wojtek.
And that beautiful journey yesterday, I woke up as beautiful awareness without mind, just in present moment, just that beautiful quiet as a really high state. No separation, no boundaries, no, like the thoughts just flowing and just it's, it's even now it's difficult to describe everything because it's nothing to do, nothing to say, nothing to explain, no ideas, no action, just everything happening and
Yeah.
and just watching and I know this is the part of habit or because today when I wake up, yesterday was all day in the present. Yeah, when I go and sleep, it was still as awareness, and I know that it cannot be lost. Yeah, but this morning is again a little bit more as a person. So, and I know this is a journey, so keep going and nothing can be lost. But the question is, this is about a habit of awareness that focusing on the mind or
Yeah.
okay. Because I can see a lot of difference now after yesterday realization and BS awareness that cannot be lost is
It cannot be lost. And it seems like you could just it's like in that deep resting, then other old information starts to come into view just because the system is quiet and things that normally don't get seen. So yeah, it's just a natural process, does it by itself.
yeah.
Just, it's like, because it is so lovely when it is like that, but to try and make that into a state to try and grab or hold then becomes an error.
Yeah, I can see that person now saved this experience and is not really satisfied about this state what's happening now. So that's so fun. That's so fun, yeah. But this eternal bliss is amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm grateful to meet you.
Okay.
Yeah. Your position in that state is it's a really beautiful view for my heart. Open. It's a good. Thank you so much.
Oh, Peter.
Hi. Just want to give you a big, big hug.
Received and
Thank
returned.
you.
Yeah, thank you, Bettina.
Everyone.
Yeah. Esther. Ram, Shalom. Hey.
Hello. I'm so grateful to be with you and to be with myself.
Uh, absolutely. Yes, same thing.
Yeah.
Isaac?
Yeah,
Viresha, may I speak without camera?
sure, with pleasure.
Okay. You said to Andrea, also consciousness is temporary,
Yes.
and I don't get it. Can you say something to this?
In your own experience, when you go to deep sleep, is consciousness there?
Yeah. No, clear.
No, yeah.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. So that's it. That's what you
Yeah.
mean. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. Amy. Hi, Amy.
Yes. Yeah, I got it. As something I like to share, but I also am a little bit ashamed because it's not so important, but I still like to share it.
Yes.
I was sitting by the open window here and hearing all the sounds of the traffic. And at a certain moment, it felt, or maybe not even, felt like all those sounds in awareness, they are not taken personal at this moment. And then at the same time, there was also patterns coming up in that quietness. And I felt how quickly there is some movement to take that personal. They're both actually happening in awareness, in some quietness, and yeah, how quick that happens to take that personal, but they're not more personal than the sounds of the traffic. Yeah. I just wanted to share it, and maybe you have
Thank
a
you.
response
Yeah.
on it or not.
Yeah, beautiful.
Yeah.
And it's, it's beautiful to see that the taking it personal, really nobody does.
Yeah.
That movement also nobody does. It's just as an automatic movement or an automatic unconscious movement that happens, and then it seems personal.
Yeah.
But nobody does that movement again. It's just
Yeah, that was seen also. And at the same time, that there was very easy some groping movement to wanting to investigate that as if that was meaning something about me. It was so, all at once, so much came up with it. Yeah. Not a problem, of course, but it is, it can be a lot what comes up at that moment. Yeah. Yeah, that was actually all. Thank you.
Thank you. Liz. Hey, Liz.
Hi, Isaac. So we've been having a little foster boy stay with us for a few days, and he hates it. He hates it when he leaves. And I hate it when he leaves, not because I'm sorry he's going, but because it seems to bring out all those times when I was left at school. And I don't even feel very kindly towards him. I just want him to go so I can stop feeling like this.
How old is he?
He's 9 now. Yeah. It makes me feel mean-spirited, you know, and that I can't be open-hearted.
Yeah, again, you know, I would just say it's just the information or that old information packet that gets touched. That feels like that, not you.
Yeah, that's right. And then I see how it colors the background, you know.
Yeah, of course.
Most of the time it's invisible, but when it comes up, then you can see how you lead life with that color.
Sure. Well, how it leads itself in a way, you know, it's just,
Yeah.
Well, but beautiful that, I mean, in a certain way that you get some time with people that give him space.
Yes. And I wish I could say I gave him love, I said, but I don't, you know. It seems impossible.
You know, Liz, just to be gentle with that, you know, you've had, I mean, you've had, we've all had so many things that have broken our hearts. And, you know, and so, of course, then the heart gets kind of weary, but, you know, yeah. At the same time, there's an interest. You wouldn't be speaking like this if there wasn't an interest, you know, just that the love could flow. But it's not, again, it's just, it's not something that you can will or something that you can do. It's just recognizing where the heart is protecting itself from everything it's been through, you know, it's just.
It's true that word you use, weary, you know. Feels like that. You come up against it time again, you know.
Yeah.
Prospect of an open heart seems totally alarming.
Yet, you know, to me, this movement that's happening now is a movement of love. It's vulnerable, it's honest, it's real.
Not terribly attractive, Isaac, if that's what love is.
It's love under some layers, but still.
And just talking to you now, I can feel the way it moves away, and moves back, moves away.
And you can see that's not something that you do.
Oh,
it's an
no.
automatic, it's an automatic, yeah.
Yeah. it's so quick, yeah, so
Yeah.
quick to hide.
Yeah.
I understand that. Thank you, Isaac.
Oh, sweetheart. Thank you. Andrea, thank you for hosting. Thank you, beloveds, for being here. Love, peace, beauty. Ciao.